Hey there, fellow beer bastards. I am sick of this cold weather and the snow. Just awful. So, what I have here today to get me into a little bit more of hopefully tropical or summer type feel is a Corona Light. Or Corona Extra actually, a Coronita to be precise. Coronita Extra. And I was given this suggestion from one of my YouTube followers named Chico Calderon. And he asked me to go ahead and do a review on Corona. So here we are. I'm going to say that this beer right off the bat does not have much going for it, just from the standpoint of the type of bottle it's in. It is in a clear bottle. This is the color of Corona. The issue, for those of you who may not know, that glass bottles exhibit is the fact that they let light in. What that'll do in turn is degrade the bittering agents in the beer and make it just turn skunky. So age will do that, but light will do that so much more faster. That's why pretty much every brewery bottles in like amber bottles. It reflects a lot more of that light away and preserves the beer better. So I'm expecting this, to be skunky. And honestly, it's been a while since I've had a Corona, so I don't even remember what it tastes like, but just for shits and giggles right now. Oh, can I say that word on YouTube? Whoops. Oh, well, get me algorithm. We'll just start with that. So right off the bat, this is supposed to be a lager. This is not much head for a lager. By the time I poured it, it went away. Basically, there's nothing left here. Like even a Miller Lite retains its head better than this. This is just not good. It has some carbonation on there, but I don't really see much activity from the carbonation bubbles. Again, I just don't see much out of this. It's got a bready smell to it, which is telling me it probably has barley in it. And it doesn't smell like real bitter or anything. It smells like a different version of, Miller Lite, pretty much. I mean, it's almost the same color. I can see through it. I just don't know. There's some fruitiness to it too, so we'll see breadiness and fruitiness. So we'll see. Yeah, just as I thought. This is very flat, like not carbonated at all, really. All the carbonation that was left in the beer probably just, went out when I poured it. Honestly, this stuff is like akin to like a natural light or something like that. This is like kind of bottom of the barrel stuff. It's real watered down. There's not any flavor to it and zero carbonation. I mean, I would never drink this, and I would never like buy this for anybody else unless they specifically ask for it, at which point I'd just sit there and look at them like, I mean, not to be a snob, but really? I mean, I hate domestic beers like this, and you can call Corona an export all you want, but it is a domestic style beer. Falls in the category with, Miller and all that stuff, and it is just not. It doesn't even, like, Miller Lite tastes better than this, honestly, and Miller Lite is not good by any means. This they might as well just call this, Miller Lite of Mexico. I'm sorry if you hoped you were like expecting me to talk this up, but I can't. Like, I don't even want to finish this. I got it for free, so I just sorry, no. This is, man, I have a hard time like justifying giving it any sort of rating. I'd 2. That's like being optimistic. That's being generous. I mean, there's stuff that is worse than this. So, I mean, but not by much. So, 2 out of 10. Stuff is awful. I'm just gonna, get rid of this. So, yeah, call that back. So the other day I gave a teaser of what I'm going to plan on doing here. So just a heads up, for those of you who've been following along with the channel, the Corona Extra was beer review 9. So that is the lowest beer I've rated so far out of 2. But I am going to do something a little special for my 10th video. I'm going to taste these guys right here. Both of them are from the local brew pub, Explorium. One is the Viracocha Stout, and the other one is their 2nd anniversary Imperial Stout, aged in a couple different barrels. So the deal with this is I'm going to get together with a couple of friends, and we're going to hang out and drink this and each give our own review and take. Look forward to that. We'll probably be making that video over the weekend here, and hopefully have that released during next week. So sorry for the kind of sporadicness of the videos, but I'm going to have a little bit of a formula going forward past beer review 10. I think the plan is, what I got in my mind is, for starters, to build everything up and show everybody my expansive palette, if you want to call it that, and just get more reviews in quicker, get the word out there and build up some videos and some material on this channel, because right now I've only got 10 beer reviews. I have 2 interviews, a brewery visit, which that was awful. I'll admit that was awful recording and everything, but hey, we don't have the greatest equipment, so we did what we could. And then I have the very first video I did, which is an informational video. And speaking of informational videos, I have another one that is recorded. I just have to kind of splice everything together, cut some stuff out, and figure out what I'm going to do going forward. I would like some feedback and some opinions on that video when it comes out, and I'll give everybody a heads up. So just be aware that I'll have another informational video coming up, hopefully in the near future here, and I'm not sure how often I will do those. I will probably shoot for one like once a month probably. So I want to be able to get some variety going on this channel instead of constant beer reviews. So I figured once I get my 10th actual review out there, kind of make it a it's not that big of a milestone, but for me personally, it kind of is. So I want to build everything up after that. So looking forward to that. So that's kind of an update along the lines of what I plan to do. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those links. I post those below in the comments. And as always, leave any comments, suggestions, feedback, as long as it's, constructive criticism and stuff like that. I want to stay away from the trolling, but hey, perfect world, not going to always, avoid that. And if there's anything you want me to review that I haven't yet, throw it out there. I mean, there's only I've only made 10 videos, so there's plenty of stuff. And I actually have, outside of these, I now have, I believe the count just went up to like 17 different individual beers. So I have at least, 17 reviews gonna go there, but I'm gonna kind of take my time and do those and kind of hash those out a little better and hopefully make the quality of everything a little bit better. So yeah, stay tuned and make sure you stay thirsty, bastards.